Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Charles Coachman, and this is Coachman on Real Estate. Coachman on Real Estate, we're just here to give you a quick update on what's happening in our real estate market today. Let's give you a little information. I am Charles Coachman. I am with Keller Williams Realty, Silicon Valley. You can reach me either by calling my cell at 408-439-0766 or texting. And you can reach me by email, Coachman, O-N-R-E. And then you can find us on our websites, various websites. Let's see what we've got here. Charles Coachman Realtor. You can actually find me at Coachman on Real Estate on Facebook, Coachman on Real Estate on Facebook, at charlescoachman.com or mysiliconvalleyhomes.com. You can also find us on YouTube. You can find us on Google. And we'll be glad to talk with you. One thing that I like to let people know, the buying and selling of real estate is a team business, and no team is complete without the coach. No team is complete without the coach. Well, I like to start our shows off, and we have 3 shows that we do. We do an early morning show, which is a Bible study class, and I like to talk with people about that. We do a rock and roll show or a music show Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. And then right now we have moved our show from the morning to the afternoon on real estate, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays again. But one of the first things that we like to do is give a shout out for happy birthday. So happy birthday to my cousin David Logan Rudkin. Happy birthday to you, David. Wishing you a very, very happy birthday. And if it is your birthday out there, happy birthday to you. God bless. Enjoy your day. All right. Let's pull that down. Now I like to talk about the companies that we are utilizing and that we have utilized since the pandemic started so that we could get more going on while things were being shut down, and we're going to continue to do them. And one of them is using the Grow Live Academy. If you want to learn how to grow your business and go live, check out the Grow Live Academy. It is a Ken Walls company, and it is a terrific group. It's a platform that you will enjoy. You will learn how to use the various tools to make your lives better. Then we are using StreamYard.com. That's a platform that we are using to go live with right now. And Ken Walls talks about and goes in depth into StreamYard and our next program, which is hippovideo.com. And that I use to stay in touch with my clients and to stay in touch with friends. All I do is make a video, attach it to an email, just put it as part of the verbiage in there. Your clients, your friends do not have to upload. They do not have to download. They just press play and go. So check them out. That is the Grow Live Academy, Ken Walls program, StreamYard.com, and Hippo Video. Check them all out. They are terrific programs. All right. So today I just wanted to get on and talk a little bit about what's going on in the market. I had a chance to talk with one of my neighbors that has just listed her home. Unfortunately, not with me, but she's got a friend that's been a realtor for a number of years. And that, hey, you know what? If you've got friends that are realtors, check them out. Obviously, check them out. Make sure that you can work with them. And if you are happy with what they can do for you, that is terrific. Let them do it. But we talked about what was going on in the market. And boy, we're kind of afraid that maybe the market's going to slow down. There's a lot more homes on the market now. Well, let me tell you that even though there are more homes on the market, we still have pent-up buyer demand here in the South Bay. There is not enough building going on to satisfy the needs of everybody looking to buy a home. So be assured of that. If you put your home on the market, still in this time that we're going through right now, we are selling most homes in the Santa Clara County, most homes, and I mean 99% of the homes are being sold within 30 days. Now, you got to make sure that your home is priced right. It's priced at a reasonable rate, and your home needs to look good. If your home does not look good, if it's not in good shape, if the yards are really in bad shape, everything inside the home is not in good shape, then you realize that you have to be able to price it right. That's more important than anything, because then it's going to stay on the market. If it's overpriced, it will stay on the market and you'll miss out on some of your buyers. But if you price it right, you will still get your home sold within 30 days. You just have to know if the home's not in that greatest shape, you're not going to reach that 1.2, that 1.4, or right now in Santa Clara County, $1.7 million. $1.7 million median price in Santa Clara County. Now, I'm going to show a video here in just a moment that is coming straight from the folks that give us the information that we talk about on a daily basis. And we want to make sure that you're able to get that same information. Now, I have posted this entire video on Coachman on Real Estate. It is out there on Facebook right now. But this is, I'm going to play a couple of minutes here for you so you can listen to the folks that are going through the information, that are looking at this on a daily basis, so you can see what's happening in the real estate market. And this was just done within the last couple of days, so you'll be able to see that. So it's going to talk about what's happened in June and what they're looking at in July, February. Boy, time is flying. But here we go. Let's take a quick look here and see what we've got. So this is coming from Aculist. We're going to make sure that we've got this up there. And let's take a good look.
To do year over year. And so this is, May. And, this is showing, gosh, I mean, there's some still all-time highs happening. June 2021, still small times in Los Gatos and Los Altos as well. This is just, something you have to keep your eye on. And I wanted to know early on in the presentation here that people who watch these videos pretty regularly may have noticed a change in some of the numbers, an adjustment in some of the numbers. Yeah, and so whether you're looking at your city or you're looking at the county, something to remember, we have a data share, and that data from the other MLSs, from our neighboring MLSs, was introduced last month. And so you might see things have adjusted a little. So we retroactively adjusted things so that, still apples to apples. But it did change things, and it changed things down in both Santa Clara and San Mateo counties a little bit. So if you're looking at numbers, you're like, hey, wait a minute. That's
what happened there. But I think the key thing is the data is now even more accurate.
Well, it's more complete. I would use the adjective, complete, because it has more. So there were sales happening around us that we didn't have in here. And so this is definitely a good thing. It's just that there's, like when you start a new relationship, there's little bumps in the road. We're still trying to figure it out and, trying to understand what it did to the data and how data might be affected coming in, So, definitely pay attention to that. Always look for that data as of date that I always put at the bottom of every slide. So you can see some were taken at different times. I try to be really consistent about that, but you have to look, because if someone comes to you and says, no way, Saratoga price went up from a month ago, you'd be like, wait, when did you get that? Where's that from? Let's make sure it's month over month. Let's make sure it's single family only. So all of this, the tagging that we do at the bottom.
A lot of factors.
Lots of factors. And so, this is kind of what we're saying. And speaking of Saratoga, it did decline, but last month, May, was an all-time price. So there you go. That's what you tell your client there. But anyway, so it might have adjusted in the median sale price and common interest as well. So this might not quite look like the graph, but this is a good year in Santa Clara County so far for that common interest. 3.3% increase from May. That's not an all-time high price. It kind of looks like it from this chart, but we saw 950,000 in May of 2018. But we haven't seen numbers like this since then, right? So 10% since the beginning of the year, not quite keeping pace with single family. We wouldn't expect it to, but still a very good year for some of your folks, looking to buy or sell in that common interest market. It depends on where you are, because we're seeing some markets make some real month-over-month improvements, or increases, I should say. And then we saw some cities that couldn't keep pace with May, because May was really big. I mean, Gilroy, that's high, but November 2020 was higher. I hope like an all-time high price for San Jose common interest. So it was 820,000 in June of 2018. So even a smidge over, and that's with new builds coming in the market. We don't know those towers they're selling or not.
So I wanted to play that video, and each month when this comes out, I'm going to attach and we're going to play a few minutes of that so that people can see what's happening in our market. We want to make sure that we understand, even as things get a little crazy around here and there are more homes coming to the market, our prices are continuing to grow. In San Jose, we're up a couple of percent. So we are at $1.4 million. $1,400,000 is our medium priced home in San Jose. It rose a couple of percent, and it's above that 1.4 amount. So take a look. If you are interested in putting your home in the market, now may be the best time ever to do that. I just want to make sure that people are understanding that. People are becoming a little leery about putting their homes on the market and not getting what they want. Well, here's the deal. And I want to make sure that everyone understands that. I don't know how I can say it much clearer. Interest rates are remaining at all-time lows. This means people can get their loans at the lowest interest rates we've probably ever seen. Now we are right in that area. When I first got into real estate, we were looking at 6%. When I bought my first home, we were at 11.375. 11.8375. So take a look at what's available. If you are interested in buying a home, go out, and I want to emphasize this. Get your work done ahead of time. Before you look at your first home, get your loan paperwork done. Get everything processed so that you can go out and you know what price point you need to be in so that you can purchase a home, because you don't want to be taking a look at $1.5 million homes if you can really only afford a $1.2 million home. Now, throughout most of the country, that's not a problem. But in the Bay Area, and especially in the South Bay, throughout the Silicon Valley, and I'm going to say the South Bay, when we take a look at Santa Clara County for the most part, which is from Palo Alto in the north to Gilroy in the south, and then back up to Milpitas in the north off of 680, you need to know what you can afford. Don't go out and start looking for homes that are above your price range, because you will only be disappointed when you get approved for a rate that's maybe a couple $100,000 less than the homes that you've been looking at. It makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Basically, every $50,000 increment makes a difference. So do yourself a favor. If you are interested in purchasing a home at this point, go out and get yourself approved. Now, for sellers, I was talking with a neighbor yesterday, and they were concerned that, hey, maybe our home won't sell now because there's too many homes on the market. We are not seeing that. We are seeing, again, that most homes are selling within 30 days, normally within 3 weeks, unless the home is overpriced and unless the condition says you are not going to get the price that you are wanting. Basically, that's the story. Price it right, have your home in good condition. But pricing it right leads everything. Well, that's what I had for you today. We will be back on Friday. We will talk about some of the other concerns in real estate today. But this is Charles Coachman, Coachman on Real Estate. Have a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you again at 5 o'clock on Friday. Take care. God bless. go out and buy some real estate.